You're making forward progress today.
Today we're going forward. It's actually gonna flex like a monster. The thing's gonna twist like crazy. All right, it's another wonderful day of working in the shop. We've been doing some things lately, and we've been kind of waiting for parts for this to show up, and they got here. So this is the cross member that we were currently waiting on. Barnes built us one. They didn't have it, but they got it all put together and built. It's way beefier and tougher than what's in this currently. And it houses the link mounts. So both lower link mounts will go right into this cross member. So we're gonna jump right on that this morning, get this put in, get the transmission mount hooked to it, and then we'll start building upper links, lower links, and then we'll cut these towers off, get the ORIs mounted. This thing's gonna be really close to needing a transfer case, which they say is on the way. We should get it soon, so we'll get going. Yeah, that's way beefier. So it mounts in the factory mounts, which we cut off because we're moving them backwards. So this just bolts together, and then we tack her in the frame and get it where we want it. Start putting her together. All right, it's built. This can go out in the scrap pile. Lan, grab a jack. I need you to jack that up right there. Gotta notch the bottom corner of these out so they'll go around. Watch the fuel line, be gentle on it. You need to push the top down, there you go. That's pretty close to what it needs to be. Do some measure taping and get that squared up and get it tacked in, and then I'm gonna build like something out of some 1/4 inch that this will set in. Just a little A-frame thing with flats, and we'll weld it down and be able to bolt that in. 43. What's that?
How are you?
Doing good. How about you?
Well, we're just building away.
We're just thrashing. Trying to build junk.
Oh, is this the...
This is Michelle's rig.
Michelle.
Yep. Wow. We're just building front suspension in it currently. I got to put the cross member in it to build all the links and all of that plunder.
Sweet.
What do you guys think?
It's insane.
That's awesome.
Would you rather have a supercharger? Turbos.
Oh, I'm going turbo all day long.
Turbos?
I 100% like turbos better.
That's going in 65. It's not the turbos that are going to be on it.
But
Those are way too small.
These are just mock-ups?
Yeah, these are like 40s or something. We're putting 65, 62s on it. 2 of them. Should be 1200-ish to the wheels.
You're going to have spare tires left.
Oh yeah, that's the plan.
Everywhere you're
Yeah, I just got all these put together last week. So hopefully next week we're gonna pull the motor out of the Firebird and get it ready for this to go in it.
Drop this one in.
And if we can read a tape measure, we should have like a 1/2 inch in between here and the hood. It should fit without cutting anything. And well, I'm not cutting it. We'll cut the cross member and drop it if we have to.
Yeah. So these are 408s.
Yep, twins.
Those are so sweet.
This one we're thinking like 800 horsepower to the wheels. That's gonna be good. Yeah.
Especially in that car.
That should be lasting.
I'm gonna go with the peppercorn.
Oh, these guys are stealing our motor munch. Let's see an honest review here.
I've never tried it yet.
Scout likes it.
Yeah, I'm sure Scout likes it. Oh yeah. I got a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I like it. The peppercorn's good.
Go to thefabrats.com, get you some motor munch.
Moto munch.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, thank you guys.
I think I found the resting place for this cross member. I'm gonna go ahead and weld it in, and then we're gonna set level of transmission transfer case. Once I set the top down on it and decide everything's gonna clear, that's when I'll build the mounting surface. So I like it. Life's good.
Looking good.
One side's in. Get the other. Now we just got to figure out height, get the tranny mounted. That actually looks better right there.
Isn't the magic number like 3.5 degrees or something like that?
Yeah. That's what the eyeball says, is that's what it needs, is right there.
What'd you say, Tom, the ideal number?
3.5.
3.5.
That's what I eyeballed it to, so that's,
0.2.
yeah, I think that's close enough.
0.2 of a degree difference from what his eyeball said in the meter. I think that's close.
Close enough. I like the way it looks. I think that's gonna be fine. All right, this is my mount that I'm gonna build. I gotta figure out where to punch the holes, so that'll bolt up there. It looks like they're 4 1/4 on center. What's half of 4 1/4?
2 1/8.
That was awfully fast, Coop.
That's an easy one.
1/4 an 8. 4's 2.
That is true. So I should be able to go off that center line and off that center line and come out at 4 1/4.
That's pretty dang good.
That's pretty good. Okay, we got that. Hey Coop,
Yes.
what's half a 2-inch?
Beautiful.
Okay, it says in the fine print, if I punch the hole right there, it will slip right up onto that thing. Do we believe the fine print?
I believe the fine print.
Some days I do.
What did you just say?
Said I don't agree with the fine print. I heard everybody agreeing. I had to be the opposite guy. Yep. Straight up.
Straight up.
It's okay though.
What are you doing under there?
Fixing parts.
Heck yeah.
Okay, evidently we did something wrong.
It couldn't have been my math. That's all I gotta say.
It appears it was your math, Coop. I don't know, but we're at 4 1/4, not 4 1/2.
Wait, what did you tell?
Coop, your math was wrong.
Wait, hold on.
Your math was wrong, Coop.
No, it's not. You said what's half of a 4 1/4. Play the tape back right now, editors.
What's half of 4 1/4? And come out
Yeah.
at 4 1/4.
I could
Definitely 4 1/2.
I could be wrong.
It's definitely 4 1/2.
I'll take the blame.
Well, I punched it wrong. I'm gonna give you that because it is a 1/4 inch off of where it needs to be. We'll go ahead and make another one of these. Yep, that's the day I'm having.
We won't show you the whole thing. You've already seen
Coop.
it.
That's probably my fault. I did say 4 1/4. 4 1/4. But what I really meant was 4 1/2. What's half of 4 1/2? Which would have been also easy for you to spit the answer out on.
I'm not even gonna say it.
No, I'm not.
I'm not even gonna say it, because then I can't be blamed. 35 feet. How deep is a 20-foot hole?
If you dig a 6-foot hole, how deep is that hole?
It's about like 20 feet.
Well,
You're real close, Clark.
I'm over this day already. What in the world? Evidently I can't read a tape measure. I don't know either, but it's pissing me off. But I need. It's really close. Not quite.
One more punch. Bingo.
Look at that, she fits. She fits, all right.
Mark a couple bends.
Yeah, a lot of bends. This is gonna get fun. Okay.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be nice. I don't think she's gonna mind now.
No, it's not gonna bind.
See, look at this.
Yeah, Adam's made him a drive line that will, that's what we have on the Tacoma. She'll run at any angle. You're good to go.
Because all this travel that I have.
20 is what I'm after. Bending those back might be hard. I may not bend them back. Ooh, barely too far. 20 was what my eyeball told me would get that where I wanted it. What do you think of that?
I like it. What does that thing say?
3.2.
It's exactly the same, so that'll work.
I don't mind that at all. Money. Transmount built. Come check this out, Tom. See what you think.
I don't see a problem with that at all.
Yeah. 3.2 on the engine kickback. I think it's money. I'm gonna weld it in. Start building links.
You're making forward progress today.
Today we're going forward. That is built, my friend.
Look at that. It's gonna be mint.
I think it's good. I like it.
I'll start cutting.
Start building, I guess. I'll take a link out of it and we'll start building the ones we need. That's a stock link. We don't need that anymore. We'll go ahead and put the other one in that side. See if we can build what we're looking for here. All right, these things are bent, so they should go in and line up with what we're doing, I believe. All right, looks like 35.5 inches will get us really close to what we need. That one's 36. So we'll make 35.5 inches of tube and we'll have her. All right, we'll go grind the ends up, clean them up, and then we should be able to weld it together. Let's see what this looks like. There we go. We're closer to having a link. I don't mind that. That is gonna be pretty okay. It's like they knew what they were doing when they built those offset. Tires will miss it. Everything's good. All right, grind these and weld them and put it in.
You guys wonder where Tom's been at. It's right here for the last 2 days. Laying on the floor.
All right, one link, all built. Now, if I was very worried about it, I'd clean this all off and polish it up, but this stuff's all going to sandblast to get painted. So I'm just gonna go ahead and screw it on there and we'll build it later. One down.
It's a good looking link.
Time to build another one.
Built.
Built it. Let her cool down a minute, spin those in. All right, another one.
Money, dude.
Money, dude.
He's in.
Put that on a cracker.
Boy, I'm gonna put that on a cracker, dude.
Links are in, now I gotta build the top one.
Got him.
All right, there's some parts out. Ooh, she's a motor. Let's just leave it like that. Hydros.
I agree. You hit a bump. I would just laugh seeing Michelle just wha-bam, wha-bam.
So the reason that is that way,
It's to run up the front end. Yeah.
because it's cocked on the.
Yep. Okay. Guess it is what it is. I'll get these welded together. Weld it together. Once she cools down and I can touch it, start putting this stuff together.
That'll do it.
There we go. You hit it hard enough with a hammer. Stuff works. Okey dokes. I don't know exactly where this needs to be in there, so we're just winging it right now. All right, that's tacked together. Let's build a link. And then we can see if it's actually gonna clear everything that it needs to clear. Then we'll know if we dare just go ahead and weld that thing home. We gotta get a tape measure. Look at that. Coop's Johnny on the spot. Hold somewhere on that where the tube's gonna go to. Let's go 25 and a half. Yep, 25 and a half. Cut this. Tap them down in here. There you go. That's not terrible. Right there. How far is it clearing by? Clearing, right?
Yeah, it's probably got
That clears.
3/4 of an inch or an inch.
Yeah, that technically will do what needs done. I think it's gonna be fine. I think I'll weld those things up and call her good. Once the ORIs are hanging on there, it's gonna look freaking cool. It's actually gonna flex like a monster. The thing's gonna twist like crazy just because of how it is. It has to. I mostly wanted the links flat so it drives good and doesn't do crazy things. It's definitely gonna do those things good. That's there. Doesn't hit. I take that as a win.
I'll take that.
That's a win. All right, it's late. We're not gonna get any more done on this thing this week. We've ran out of parts, so next time, hopefully we'll get the ORIs mounted and the rest of the suspension all finished. Maybe we'll get the body back on it. And maybe a transfer case will get here so we can put this thing back together. So we're gaining, slowly, surely. Thanks for watching.